Hi everyone, this is Tanguy from HNT Wine Gallery. As we are approaching Christmas at full speed now, today we'll go through a little guide on wine pairing for the Noche Buena. So today we have a selection of different wines for this pairing and to pair with Filipino food. So we have some sparkling wines with some cava from Spain. We have champagne, of course. We have some chardonnays, one from Old World and one from the New World. Then we have some sweet wine, and we see how the pairing can go with the Filipino delicacies. We have some rosés, the one that pairs easily with almost everything. Some Pinot Noir from Old World and from New World also. We have a nice Merlot from US. And we have two stronger wines, one Bordeaux and one Shiraz from Australia. So if you're Noche Buena, you're having some seafood, definitely we recommend some sparkling wine, so bubbly. And also, it is very festive. So we can recommend a very nice cava, which is the economic option, which is cheaper than champagne, but also very nice, with nice flavors of citrus, with some peaches. And if you want to upgrade definitely, you can go for a very nice champagne. Here we have a Pierre Paillard Bouzy Grand Cru. So with those two sparkling wine, you're ready to cheers. Cheers! So we'll start with a very Filipino traditional dish, which is the Christmas ham. So usually it is pineapple glazed or honey glazed, so it has a little bit of sweetness. So you want to pair this little sweetness and those also cured flavors with a off-dry wine or little sweet wine, such as a Riesling for Germany. But also it can be a Vouvray from Loire Valley in France, using a Chenin Blanc grape variety. Alors, today, what we recommend to pair it with is a very nice Moscato d'Asti from Pellicero. That's a semi-sparkling wine and sweet from Italy. Let's try our ham with this sparkling wine and see how it pairs. So the sweetness of the wine counterbalance the cured notes of the ham and also complement the little sweetness of the ham. However, if you want to have another option, a light fruity red wine can be a good pairing too. So here we recommend a Pinot Noir from New World, a Pinot Noir from Burgundy. So this is a Joseph Drouhin Pinot Noir, La Forêt Pinot Noir, which will be definitely also a great pairing. Let's try it. So the light flavors with a little acidity of the wine definitely doesn't overcome the flavors of the ham, and that pairs really well. So as we are still with the sweet wine, we'll go for the desserts. It's not really in order, but this pairing with the Moscato d'Asti goes definitely with the Filipino desserts. So here we have some bibingka, some putung bongbong, but it can go also very well with a fruit salad or a fruit platter. Definitely the candied sweetness of the wine will pair really well with the sweetness of the desserts. But one advice, stay away from chocolatey dessert, as the chocolates coat your palate and definitely you won't be able to appreciate the wine as much. So our next pairing is the famous queso de bola. So this traditional Filipino cheese that we eat during Noche Buena. So for this you have two options. Either you will go for a white wine that is quite round, buttery, and with some citrus notes. So here we have two options. Usually we recommend to go for a Chardonnay. So we have a Chardonnay from the Old World, La Forêt Bourgogne Chardonnay, which is from Burgundy, which will be less buttery than a New World Chardonnay. And here we have Y Series Chardonnay from Yalumba. So this is from South Australia. Okay, so this will be a bit more buttery, a bit more creamy on the palate, with nice stone fruits flavors such as peach, apricot. Okay, so let's try it with the white wine and then we move to the red wine. So the cheese is quite salty, okay, and it actually coat a bit the palate, so the wine will help rinsing also the palate. So definitely the buttery notes of the wine with the quite present acidity help counterbalance the richness of the cheese. And as I mentioned, the butter notes actually complement well the creamy flavors of the cheese. So another option will be to go for a Pinot Noir. So here you want to go for a red wine that has not much tannins, so Pinot Noir is a good choice. We have here Pinot Noir from the New World, so La Forêt Burgundy Pinot Noir. And we have one from the New World, which is Murphy Good Pinot Noir from California. So definitely the lightness with a bit of acidity of those two red wines will pair really well with the cheese. Let's try it. I took a big piece. The light flavors of the wine actually does overcome the flavors of the cheese. It blends really well, and it helps also with the acidity to make the cheese a bit more palatable, less strong and less salty. So the next dish to pair today is the Filipino style spaghetti. Filipino style means it's a little sweet, okay? So it's with tomato base, which Europeans usually are not so used to. But as I've been here in the Philippines for more than 10 years, definitely I'm starting to be used to it. So let's see the spaghetti and let's pair it with the wine. So the sweetness is actually not overwhelming. It's not like a dessert. So, but definitely you wish to pair this dish with a very round and fruity wine. So here we have chosen a Merlot from California, from Indigo Eyes. So which is very round, fruity with red fruit flavors, red berries, dark berries also, and with not so much tannins. That will help to pair really well with the sweetness of the spaghetti, and also with a little bit of tartiness, which will counterbalance the sweetness. So let's try it. So it goes really well. So another pairing for the lechon. Unfortunately the table is a little small, so we couldn't get a lechon to fit in. But that's definitely one of the classical dish for a ground celebration of Noche Buena. So for this, as the lechon is actually quite fatty dish, we recommend to go for a Pinot Noir. So our first choice will be Joseph Drouin La Forêt Pinot Noir, which the lightness of the wine and also the red fruit flavors, the little acidity, will help counterbalance to the fattiness of the lechon, of the dish. Cheers! So the last pairing we're having today is with barbecue. Okay, here we have nice pork barbecue skewers. So definitely you want to go for a wine with more structure and character, a base of Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, or Syrah or Shiraz. Here we have a very nice Bordeaux wine, Instant Beco, which is a blend of Merlot and Cabernet Franc. Okay. And a very nice Shiraz from Australia, from Victoria in Australia. So those two wines with great character, great structure, the Shiraz with a bit more spicy flavors will definitely help to complement the charcoal and the strong flavors of the barbecue. But if you're having a difficult time to choose, you can go for a rosé. It will pair wonderfully with barbecue. In France, it is a summer meal, barbecue, and summer means hot weather. So we usually enjoy our outside party with a glass of refreshing rosé. So here we have a very nice rosé from Provence, in southern France, Chateau Roubine La Vie en Rose. But there's also other options. This one is from Lionel Haussmann from southwest France, and it is called Villa La Vie en Rose. Here you will have flavors of grapefruit, citrus, stone fruits such as peaches. And the advantage of rosé wine is that it will pair with almost 90% of your Noche Buena dishes. It is a good alternative between white and red wine that pairs with almost everything. So let's try it. Let's try it with the rosé first. Oh, it works wonderfully. Very easy to pair rosé with most of the food. Okay, and let's try it with our red wine. and it works wonderfully as well. Okay, so thank you for watching this video about your Noche Buena pairing. We hope we gave you very nice tips that will help you to choose your wines for your celebration. I would like to add that in pairing there is no perfect science, there's just advices. So if you want to try different fun pairings with different foods, just go ahead and try it. The aim is for you to just enjoy your wine and your Noche Buena. So I wish you a very nice Noche Buena and a Merry Christmas.